Tonight, the Southwest saga continues here in San Diego. Good evening. Thanks so much for joining us on this first Monday of the new year. I'm Marcella Lee.
I'm Carlo Chiquetto. The planes are flying again, but a lot of lost luggage still hasn't made its way back to owners. CBS 8's Anna Laurel has been tracking how it's going for travelers and for Southwest.
I'm standing in what is typically the food court of Terminal 1, but right now this is where Southwest is bringing all these extra lost bags. But check out this pile right over here. I spoke with a woman who owns one of these bags. She's back home in Florida right now. She never even made it to San Diego International, but like so many others, she's trying to reunite with her lost bag.
It's now Monday the 2nd of January, and when I started on this adventure, it was December the 27th.
A lingering issue for many travelers caught in the avalanche of Southwest cancellations over the holidays. Lost luggage. Chad Hensley was flying home to San Diego from Mississippi last week when he got stuck in Las Vegas.
So I made it back on Wednesday at some point. I'd been up 24 hours in the airport. I got back here, no luggage.
He came back to the airport today to see if it was here, but no luck.
They told me my baggage is still in Vegas. They said hopefully we'll get on the next available flight.
Wait, hopefully or they will?
Hopefully. They cannot say anything for sure.
So when is the last time you saw your luggage?
It would have been the morning of the 24th.
Charlie Dreyer checked his luggage here in San Diego, but it never made it to his destination.
Their computer system's so whacked. It's here, but it's not here. They had no clue what they were doing.
When I asked Southwest about the lingering luggage issues today, they directed me to their website for lost baggage help.
Yeah, they gave me a $300 voucher for Southwest, which I'll never use because I don't want to fly Southwest.
Charlie eventually found his bags today. It would not have been good if he had gone back to Camp Pendleton without his uniform and boots.
A lot of a butt chewing, probably. I probably would have got dropped from my company and have to restart because I wouldn't have had my uniforms.
Unfortunately for Chad, he's still waiting for his bags.
I'm trying to just try to be a good person and not get mad at anyone, but it is very frustrating and difficult.
He says he'll drive back to the airport tomorrow to see if it's here.
For CBS 8, I'm Anna Laurel.
We started the year off wet, and it's going to stay that way all week long, it sounds like.
Not getting much of a break. Chief Meteorologist Carlene Chavis is here early. You've been tracking the storms, and said it's raining right now as we speak in some parts of the county. Look at that.
Rain on the screen.
There is rain on the screen. So yeah, we're seeing the radar active right now, and that's going to stay that way at least going into tonight and tomorrow morning. So we're still talking about more rain on the way. And when we take a look at these storm systems, you're going to see that we're not getting much of a break. So we're starting to see that moisture moving onshore yet again, and it's a few miles, I want to say maybe like even a mile right across North County. So we are seeing most of that moisture moving in. Heavier stuff about 14 miles away, but that's going to start to move onshore. Fallbrook seeing some rain. Also Escondido also seeing that across the South Bay. More expansive look across the west. We have a lot more moisture to the north of us, and that is with yet another area of low pressure that's bringing some heavy rainfall, mountain snow across the Sierras. You're seeing that across the northern half of our state, and that's not going to let up through tonight and tomorrow morning. We have more rain in store in our forecast with an even stronger storm system that's expected as we hit Thursday, an atmospheric river that's more reminiscent of what we had for New Year's Eve. So a whole lot to talk about before those rainfall totals start to drop down. So we'll go ahead and take a look at your complete forecast coming up. Carlo?
Thanks, Carlene. And thousands of people in Northern California are still without power tonight. As Nichelle Medina reports, New Year's storms brought deadly flooding, high winds, and landslides to the region.
As the sun rose in Northern California Monday, the damage from the massive holiday storm can be seen everywhere. Some vehicles overturned, others submerged. Many residents in Sacramento County have been ordered to evacuate after the historic rains caused at least 2 levees to breach.
We have a lot of people that are coming from other places.
We've had many people check in on us because they live a little bit further out.
First responders made dozens of water rescues, including this man who was airlifted to safety.
The individual got swept into the current away from the vehicle.
The floodwaters turned deadly for at least one person near the town of Wilton.
A person was found deceased who had been trying to drive through the water.
In San Francisco, the powerful atmospheric river storm on New Year's Eve flooded streets and caused muddy landslides. The storm also brought more than 8 feet of snow to the Sierra Nevadas, which shut down roads and even closed many ski resorts. As the system heads east through the Rockies, avalanche warnings are in effect. An avalanche was caught on camera in downtown Telluride this weekend. In Southern California, the San Bernardino County Fire Department released photos of a family being rescued from a truck that was stuck in floodwaters. Crews brought all three to safety. Nichelle Medina, CBS News, San Diego.
It remains to be seen if the storm will have any significant impact on our drought. Meantime, the Ocean Beach Pier is back open tonight. It's been closed on and off since last Tuesday because of high surf. It's undergone several costly repairs over the years following severe damage from winter storms. Also, lifeguards say people should stay out of the ocean for the next few days because stormwater runoff can carry bacteria, chemicals, and other health hazards.
Right now, San Diego police are looking for the driver of a Dodge Challenger that smashed into two cars before speeding away. Right here, you can see the Dodge taking off from the crash with broken pieces just hanging off the vehicle. This was at the intersection of Cardiff Street and Hamasha Road around 10:30 this morning. Police say the Dodge crashed into a Ford Mustang and a Toyota before continuing down Hamasha Road. One person was injured in the crash, but is expected to be okay. San Diego County has a new sheriff tonight. Sheriff Kelly Martinez officially took office at noon today after taking the formal oath last month. A ceremonial swearing-in ceremony will be held next Monday. Martinez has been with the Sheriff's Department since 1985. She started her career as a deputy working in county jails. She was appointed undersheriff in 2021.
The city of San Diego now has its sights set on Convoy Street for the next round of bike lanes, which will mean losing nearly 300 parking spaces.
CBS 8's Brian White rode out to Convoy to hear from people on both sides of the issue and about a possible compromise.
I gotta admit, biking here along Convoy Street doesn't exactly feel safe without any real bike lanes to protect you from passing cars. But soon, the city plans to change that.
You really can't go on the street here with the way traffic is.
Potholes and cracked pavement make biking a treacherous venture here on Convoy Street.
It's bumpy. I mean, these roads they probably need a fresh coat of pavement or something.
That's what the city tells me it's planning to do over the next few months. While they're repaving Convoy, they'll be adding bike lanes too. They showed me this rendering of what the layout will look like.
They might be trying to widen the sidewalks a little bit more for more walkability. And then we're going to have basically a bike lane, a protected bike lane, which eliminates the parking.
The bike lanes would eliminate nearly 300 parking spaces along Convoy, which currently are in high demand. And some people around here gave me an earful.
I can't believe they would even put bike lanes in here. I mean, who can get here from a bicycle?
A number of businesses here along the Convoy Asian Cultural District are concerned about the loss of parking.
As a local and small business owner, that's definitely a little punch to the gut.
Christian Liang is owner of a restaurant, Common Theory, and he says even with an off-street parking lot, customers still complain.
Taking away parking spaces along the street and adding bike lanes is going to definitely exacerbate that problem even more.
Lauren Garces is with the Convoy District Partnership. She tells me they're working with the city on possible solutions, like replacing some of the parallel parking on side streets with angled parking, so they can fit in more spaces.
We're identifying roads with the city to know, okay, if we can add more angled parking to this area to mitigate that impact, lessen that impact of the parking spaces being lost.
Right now, the Convoy area is a really difficult place to get around as someone walking or someone riding a bike.
Will Radigan with the San Diego County Bicycle Coalition says giving people more options to move around Convoy other than cars will really transform the area.
By putting in bike lanes, by improving the sidewalks, improving road safety, you're going to give people an option to actually treat the Convoy District as a destination.
In Kearney Mesa, I'm working for you. Brian White, CBS 8.
Thanks, Brian. And here at CBS 8, we are always working for you. If there's something you'd like us to look into, please email us at workingforyou@cbs8.com.